Now just imagine that you're here with me, sat in this position, maybe beside me or with me or just on your own, in this very special spot on these ancient stones overlooking the whole of the Atlantic Ocean. You can hear the sound of the surf in the distance. So just imagine now that you can feel with me here now the gentle breeze gently blowing of the fresh winds of the Atlantic. They've travelled across the ocean in the air. The surf is just reaching the shore, touching the stones and the rocks. Just before I turned the camera on, a kite flew just below in front of these rocks. Beautiful nature. Maybe you can hear the gentle sounds of birds in the undergrowth around. And the sun with its heat is shining, warming these stones, warming the energy of the land, bringing its vibrancy and its light to this place. It is truly magical. The little insects that walk on these warm stones and grass, the beautiful wild flowers that grow in the hills, the sounds of nature, so enlivening and reviving. So just imagine now that you're sat here in this position, looking down onto the ocean and the majesty of this landscape. And just take a breath, breathing right the way down to the belly, extending the belly, and then on the out breath, bringing the breath up through the whole of the chakra system, the energy system within your body, and breathing it out and pulling your tummy in at the same time. Just take a few moments now to slowly breathe this breath deep in, extending the tummy and then breathing in, releasing it out. Connecting with this fresh air here, feeling this landscape in West Cornwall. Breathing it in to the pit of the tummy and then letting it go on the out breath. Just focus for a moment on that breath, hearing these sounds of the ocean, connecting with nature. Breathing with the breath. Imagine taking this fresh air into your lungs and down to the pit of the tummy. And on the out breath, just letting go of thoughts, feelings, anxiety, stress, unwanted thoughts, feelings. In this space, you can totally let go. Just stay with the breath for a while. And these sounds. With each out-breath, just let go unwanted thoughts. And in times which are challenging, difficult, lonely, isolated, we're never alone. Just go within yourself now, because everything that represents out here, that beauty and majesty and peace and stillness. When I say stillness, the land is still. We can hear the sea, but the land is still. So just drop down now inside with the breath when you're breathing in, with your thoughts. Just feel the light of the sun illuminating you. Imagine now taking it in through your third eye, down to your heart. Breathing into your heart. Feeling peace. And imagine that light of the sun now, so strong that it's illuminating the whole of the inside of your body. And coming outside of your body too. Giving us like an aura of light. But focusing now on breathing in the love of the earth, the love of yourself, the love of beauty, and taking it down to your heart, your soul. Focusing still on the breath, breathe in peace. Breathe in stillness. Breathe in light. And just take a while now to stay in this stillness and peace. this peace within yourself. Focusing still on the sun illuminating your body, bringing strength, courage, wisdom, light, understandings, calm, peace, stillness, consciousness, connection. Breathe with that energy. The kestrels are flying in this space. Beautiful kestrels. Just breathe inside. Breathe those qualities of light, golden light, vibration, bringing it down to your heart. Feeling love. Love for yourself. All that you've achieved in the world, your presence, your abilities, your skills, your purpose. Love for the landscape and the earth that surrounds us, for humanity, for the gifts of our everyday lives, for the nourishments with the foods, with love of our family, our friends, our acquaintances, people we meet who touch us. Bring that love back to your heart. Just think of maybe somewhere you love to be. Who you love to be with. Who you love. A situation that brings love to your heart. Feel appreciation for yourself, first and foremost. Feel appreciation for all of this beauty in life. That we can walk out here and be in absolute nature, holding us in such beauty. That closeness to a consciousness that's tangible but unknown. When we find it, it's in our heart. It's deep in our heart that it touches us. Take a few moments to think about how that consciousness in our heart touches us. Again, focusing with the breath still. Just your gentle rhythmic breathing. With the air, the sound of the water, the light of the sun. The energies of this earth, all supporting us. As you go within now, think of your strengths. What are your strengths? How do your strengths affect people in your life? What are your gifts? The gifts that you were born with. How do these gifts affect you? How are you treasuring your gifts? How are you sharing your gifts? What is the wisdom that you possess, that you've learned throughout your life? How does that support you? Breathe with the skills, this knowledge, this wisdom. Feel it in your hearts, your intuitive knowing, right from wrong. Knowing how it supports you, what supports you, what makes you flourish and nourish you. Breathe with this light of the golden sun in your heart, in your soul. You're a spiritual being, full of light, using your strengths, your wisdom, your courage. Whenever you feel alone or isolated or threatened or vulnerable, sad or stressed, grief, just come back to peace and stillness in your heart. Just take your place, yourself to a favourite place, wherever that might be. Sit in stillness and breathe. And breathe into